Hi, I'm Beverly.
Hi, I'm Nancy Alex. She's making fun of me, y'all. I'm Nancy Alexander with Ladybug Wreaths, and this is Beverly Henderson. You might remember her from, you were my very first private coaching student.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've had more than one at the time, but well, I take that back. I'm sorry. Years ago, when I had my shop downtown, I had some private students then. But you took your class in February.
I think it was. I think it was in February.
Yeah. Had you made wreaths before?
I had made wreaths. Oh my goodness. Well, not like this. Not like making wreaths now.
A Nancy wreath.
A Nancy wreath.
Exactly what is a Nancy wreath?
Oh my goodness. I really thought I was good before. No, I would just do, I've always been creative, crafty. I don't know, embroidery, crochet, you know, all of the kind of stuff with the hands. But I've never been able to paint and do, I don't know.
Well,
I
you
would
could
love
do that
to be able
too.
to do that. But my brain, or I'm more toward the music, toward
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
toward
she's
that.
a wonderful pianist.
well,
She
that's-
plays all over fit, all kind of stuff, don't you?
I do. I love it, and I've done that probably since I was 5 years old, which is probably about 20 years ago now.
Yeah, that would make you 25. That's about right.
But no, seriously, right after Mom died, I just music has always been my outlet. But for some reason, I don't know. I was more toward working with my hands at that point, seriously. And then also I think the beauty of the flowers and all reminds me of her.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah,
But I did some Christmas wreaths just for myself, you know, just to decorate. Usually, since I've been married, 5 years now. And
4, 5, 6.
it was 2007 that in December, so it'll be
5 years.
Anyway, we started a new tradition because my life had totally changed at this point, and we'd go to the mountains every Christmas. So I didn't decorate my house, and I missed that. I really, really missed that. So we were at home for the first time, and I thought, I'm going to make some wreaths. Well, every time I'd make a wreath, somebody would come by and want me to make one for them. Are you kidding me? So I thought, but what started it is I wanted to know how to make a bow. So I went online, I went to YouTube, and I just Googled wreath making bows, and I kept coming to your site. Now I did see some others that, you know, and I watched and I tried to make the bows that way, and they may have been even a little simpler, a little easier to do. But they weren't as pretty. But I kept coming back to this lady's website, or to your videos. And so I think
I was calling.
I know you were calling me. I was just drawn. But I was drawn to you, not only I just was drawn to your heart. I could sincerely feel that.
Oh.
And then, I don't remember the sequence, but I think I was going to order a wreath from you.
You called me. No, you sent me an email and said, I want to order a wreath, and I see that we live in the same town.
Well, that's what I was going to say. When I went further researching or something and saw that you lived in Henderson, oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. I thought, how cool is this? So, I think I ordered a wreath from you, and I wanted to see if I could just come pick it up.
Yeah,
rather
you
than pay the
did.
shipping. That's
You
what
did.
it was. So, that's where it started.
And y'all, the funniest part is, excuse me, when Beverly drove up that day to pick up her wreath, when she got out of her car, I recognized her. Did you?
That's right.
How long did it take you?
I did not, and I'm still. But you said that. I mean, how many years ago? It's been
10 years ago. But
yeah.
if I were to show you a picture of me when I owned the shop,
I wouldn't have recognized you because I know you said there have been many, many changes.
Well, yeah, I've lost 100 pounds. That's a big change. But when she got out of her car, I thought, that's Beverly. And it took me a minute to remember her last name, and then she got out, walked up, and she said, "Hi, I'm Beverly Henderson." I was already just smiling because I'm thinking, yeah, I know that.
That's right. I had shopped with Nancy, and was it 10 years? It was longer ago than that, wasn't it?
Well, I bought the shop in 1990, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, it was longer ago than that.
Yeah.
It was.
Yes,
Kim's over there making a wreath while we're filming, in case you hear her wire cutters hitting the counter every now and then. No, you're not that loud. I'm teasing you. Kim worked for me at the shop for a long time, and I'm just standing there smiling because I'm thinking, it's me. And Beverly's introducing herself. I said, yeah, I know, you used to shop with me. And I got this blank stare. I said, straw basket. She said, really?
Yeah, that was, yes. I bought many things from the straw basket. I do remember that. So, anyway, that was just kind of cool. And so I decided I thought I already knew how to do things because she had already taught me how to tie a bow on her free videos.
There are a lot of free videos on YouTube.
There are.
Teaching how to do stuff, yeah.
But, I never would have found you had that not been there.
I know. I think that's the most amazing thing.
But I asked for a one-on-one. I wanted some private coaching. So, it worked out, and we were going to make 2 wreaths that day, I think.
Yes, we were.
But I think we spent more time reminiscing and catching up, and then just sharing our hearts out.
We did. We just hit it right off. And then we did go inside to my office, and we got online with Linda. And we did set you up.
That was awesome. Yes.
Yeah, we did set you up your Facebook page and your Etsy store. And we had spent a lot of time talking instead of working, so I knew when she left that day, I thought, I'm going to get her back since she lives in Henderson because we need to spend a little more time working. And we have.
We have. You have really been a blessing to me. I know this is totally unsolicited, but that day really turned, I want to say, it really turned my life around because, and I'm very serious, I'm truly mean this, because not only did I learn things that day, I mean, as far as, anybody can just stick flowers in a wreath or put glue on, but there's a reason for doing things. There's a way. There's the right way. And
well, I don't know if mine is the right way, but it's my way.
Well, something's working right.
And they do. They stay together. They're made securely.
Well, even from the way when you showed me how to wire the picks on, all the little tricks. And
the little things make a difference. Kim, if you need flowers back here, you can get them. It's all right for you to be on camera.
She's ignoring you.
I know she is. That's Kim, y'all. She got her back
Kim,
to you.
Hi.
At least turn around and wave.
Have you ever known Kim to be so quiet?
No. Oh, we got it.
That's all right.
No, we have a lot of fun here. We really do. And now when I have my coaching classes, well, I skipped something. In between all of that, we found out Beverly and her husband have a recording studio, and my husband sings. And they were right in the midst of recording a Christian CD. They wanted 3 men and 3 women. They already had the 3 women. They had 2 men. She'd been looking everywhere for the 3rd man. And
that was just one of those aha moments.
Wasn't it?
I call them just little. You recognize the moment and you jump on it, because it was just like, I've never heard him sing, but let's do this.
Well, I opened his website and played some of his songs, and I want him to come over. We want him to come over. Well,
that was
to me that just the whole thing, the way everything happened, was a divine intervention.
Absolutely. I truly believe that, and I know this is a video about making wreaths.
No, it's just a video about us.
But the truth is, I don't know, just reconnecting with you. I mean, because you were just, I didn't know you. I would just come in and purchase.
I know.
And all, but
I knew you from, you shopped with us a lot.
It's amazing, though, how I truly believe that if your eyes are open, if your heart's open, if you're truly open to what is right there in front of you, and then to think too that maybe way back when, I call them God wink moments, and I know there's a book.
Yeah, there is. I've got that book too.
But the fact that that way back then when we met, it was intended to reconnect at this point, because I was at a time in my life where I was going through some difficult times, and just being able to share. And then
I was too.
And then to be able now to realize that this is, and I know it can be, a business. I wish I could give everything away. That's the way I am. I want to just give. But I also know, and my prayer too is, God, you know what my needs are.
Yeah.
So, and it truly is amazing how it's almost like things have fallen in my lap, since then. Just little things. I'm sorry.
No, I think it's wonderful.
But it is because I truly believe it's because of that class that I took from you that day. I'm sorry. I'm not usually.
That's okay. It's usually me crying. You're gonna make me cry.
But I did. I learned so much that day, and since then, I've sold 4 wreaths on Etsy. But honestly, I can't keep my Etsy shop. I can't post anything because I'm doing so well locally.
People are buying your wreaths before you get them on Etsy, aren't they?
They are. I had a little vendor fair the other day where someone asked me to come, and you just have to put yourself out there. Facebook has helped a lot.
Yeah, it does.
It has helped a lot. Just posting pictures, and then somebody said, "Where can I get one of those?" And
yeah, people don't realize, and some of the ladies that I've talked to, they say, well, I want to do this, I want an Etsy store and I want a website, but I don't want to fool with Facebook. But
that's been
then I have to really, because I know what Facebook can do. And I know Facebook is a social site and it's not a business site or a selling site, but there's, if you're making wreaths, that's just part of your life. That's part of you. And it's fun to post a wreath that you've just made on your Facebook page and say, I just made this today. It's going to be for sale. Let me know if you're interested. That's not all we put on Facebook.
But I haven't even done that, though. I'll just post a picture.
I know, you just put a picture and then it sells.
I do have a problem, and I think we've talked about this. I have a hard time pricing my wreaths, and I realize my time well, anybody's time is very important. And, the materials. I just have because I want to give things. I do want to give away.
Well,
but
see, I did that for a long time, and when Linda became my partner, and she'd say, "I see you sold something yesterday or something." I said, "Well, actually, I gave that away." Why? Well, I said, "Well, the lady's husband was out of work. She really needed some income, so she needed these videos." Linda said, "Okay, that's a good reason." But after a while, she said, "Okay, Nancy, you can't give everything away. You've got to make a living too."
Well, it is a business, and that's what I'm having to learn to do, is to treat it as a business now. And because if I don't respect my work and respect, then how's anybody else going to? So if I underprice it or even overprice it, it's...
Well, when you look around my shop, and I know y'all can only see right behind us, but I have shelves back here, wall to wall, floor to ceiling, of flowers. All of the walls are covered in wreaths. We've got more ribbon. Yeah. We've got container after container after container of rolls of ribbon and deco mesh. And beside my studio is what was supposed to be my husband's garage.
Poor Steve.
I think maybe his car went in there one time just to see if it would fit. We have arms anchored to the sides of the walls holding all of our wreaths, the blank wreaths, but we have supplies out there. We have other wreaths out there, and then we have an upstairs over here that's full. So when you have that much money tied up in supplies,
absolutely,
you have to, it is a business, and you have to learn what's a fair price to sell.
Right.
But you also have, you have to learn you're not just selling the supplies, you're selling your talent, and you do have a talent.
True. Well, thank you.
I am so proud of you. You've just, every time I talk to you and I find out how many more wreaths you've sold, I'm thinking, wow.
When you said to me on the phone that day when I was just bubbling over and just telling you.
You were bubbling.
You said, "Why don't you do that on camera?"
You know I can't.
It's overwhelming. It really is overwhelming because I had no idea that people would respond, the way they have, and it's just, I love it. I wish that I could get up every morning and make wreaths all day long.
I know.
I wish I could do that.
And I have literally done that in the past. And now everything has grown so to my DVDs, my ebooks, my newsletters, that Miss Kim right over here comes several days a week, and she gets to have more fun than me. That's not fair. I'm going to switch with her. I'm going to get her to work in my office so I can get out here and have fun. She's shaking her head.
But I do think if I could take a class from you every month, I would. I would. I mean, I learn something every time I come in here.
Well, the thing is,
and I feel very blessed, though, that I live in the same town.
No. I found out this woman is a good photographer. So when we have our classes now, Beverly's always included, and I just hand her my Nikon. I say, "Here, have fun." Well, and she also makes a wreath. One time you did. Not the other time you didn't. I take that back.
But I still learn. I listen. That's. I thank you for that opportunity.
Oh, well, I'm thrilled that you're coming and helping on those days.
If I hadn't done the class, I would. My wreaths were good, and even though since I've done the class, you still will comment and say, "Well, you need to do this and you need to do that," and it's.
Well, you know what, Beverly? I mean, if you just learned a certain way to do something and you stuck with that way, you wouldn't grow, your style wouldn't change. Right. People would get tired of your wreaths.
Exactly.
Now, Kim and I both, our styles have changed and grown, and through the years, I mean, we'll think, well, you know, I did this for several years. I don't really like this anymore. I'm gonna do it this way now, or we'll get in some new flowers or some new ribbon, and it'll make you think of something else different to do. So it's good. You don't want everything to look the same.
No.
It's good to have. I'm looking around the shop.
That's
now.
what I was just doing. I mean, everything is. You can tell they're Nancy Alexander Wreaths. I mean,
and Kim.
And well, yes. Well, exactly. But I don't know who did which one. They're all fabulous.
Kim.
That one that she's doing right now is awesome.
I think I started one with a class or something, and we sold the wreath. Kim pulled it down, put it on her easel to pack it up. She looked at that wreath. She said, "Did I make this, or did you make this?" And I had to look at it, and I said, "Oh, you know what? I made half, and you made half." And she said, "That's right."
That's true.
We don't know sometimes.
But they're different. I mean, some of them have bows, some of them don't. Some of them have the honeysuckle.
Well, honestly and truly, I think what I like the best is probably what Kim likes. Kim likes the best too, and that's just the really wild and woodsy ones with the mushrooms and the honeysuckle and the clay pots and. In wreaths, for me, I don't usually put a bow unless it's Christmas. What do you do, Kim?
I don't like a bow, but a lot of customers use them.
I do find that most people do want bows.
Yeah, when you're selling them online, they do want bows, and that's when I sold them in the straw basket. When we were open, we sold more without bows. So you never know, and we're selling to different parts of the country now too.
That's amazing. Well, I was never so excited as when I had my 4 Etsy sales, and it was like New York and Kansas, and I mean, it was really cool. So, but I do enjoy. I enjoy right now the local business, and but I do know that will slow down, you know.
Yeah, it will.
Point.
And when it starts slowing down, you're also building up your internet business too. You're kind of, they're going to go up and down, and then one will get higher than the other. And that's been a discussion in Best of Nancy. Should I just stick with the internet? Should I try a consignment shop? Should I do a show? Well, yes to all of them. Wherever your wreaths sell, you don't need to stick with one place.
Right. That's true. But I know it all started from that day in February. Well, it probably started years ago. It was in the works, in the making.
Isn't that something?
So cool.
God's plans.
Yes.
We don't see how they're all woven together and with these threads until they do come together, and we see, and we say, "Wow."
And that's really what happened. It truly is.
Yeah,
but that was the most fun day. It was the most fun day. I just
I'm so glad.
So.
And we have had so much fun going to your house, to your recording studio. Steve's already recorded 2 songs to be on their CD.
We have one more to do.
We have one more. And he's kind of changed the words to this song for him. And y'all won't believe it, although I don't sing. The first song Steve sang was the newer version of Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace.
My chains are gone. My chains are gone. And I was thinking, I would love to sing that with Steve. And I think I must have mentioned it to Beverly. So after Steve was in the recording booth and they recorded him, and Beverly's husband Jim said, "Okay, Nancy, put on the headset and go on in there." I said, "Huh?" He said, "Go on going in there? I said, well, we'll just play around because I don't sing. He said, okay. And Steve told me later, he said, I looked in there and I thought you were going to be really scared and really stiff and really standing there. He said, you were moving around and you were just singing and enjoying it. And honestly, I was thinking nobody else would ever hear my voice except Jim, because
we couldn't hear
he
you.
had me muted.
Right,
I didn't want y'all to hear me.
Day. We could just see you.
And when we went back later, after he had done all the mixing, my voice was in the song.
It was.
At several different places. They picked out places where I was in tune.
It was not. I do like the way he did it. He put effects on it, and it really does sound like an angel. I mean, it really.
It made me the angel. It made me sound like an angel.
Absolutely.
Well, when I heard that song, I was just standing there boo-hooing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I literally was. Mm-hmm. So that was.
And what's funny,
very special.
I hope we do get that CD finally done, because every time Jim wants to work on it, I want to work on a wreath. So
oh, girl, you got to stop working on wreaths so we can finish the CD.
Nancy Alexander told me not to work on a wreath.
That is out there now. You've got to stop working on wreaths and finish our CD, and then you can go back to wreaths.
That's the truth, though. It is. That's where, because I have so many little things that I do. You know, I play for a couple of churches and civic programs and recitals and things, and
yeah,
I do have another little direct sales business that so I really cannot afford to get a real job, because I'd have to give up all my fun jobs.
That's right, you would.
But this is where I truly believe that day in February that it was the start of
wow, that's
what's gonna it's there for me. It's there for anybody, because I think about it. You can do it. I know you can.
Do you know how many times I say that? I just accidentally started saying it one day because I truly believe it within my heart. If you take the time and if you learn how to do it and you learn the process, I really, really do know that you can do it. I do. So, I guess we'll stop now. For somebody that didn't want to be on camera, you just talked away. You want to keep going?
No, I want to make a wreath.
Okay, we're going to make wreaths today, and my sister's here. She's going to make one too. Thank you so much for joining us. And Beverly is very special.
Well,
and I am blown away by the number of wreaths that she's selling. So give us a call if you want to check into our coaching classes. We'll see you later.
bye.
Bye.